Hey guys, Ryan here from TGG and welcome to a stream. I'm streaming, because why not? This is more of a stereotypical live stream, it's just me messing about. I'm just going to be doing some survival here as Mr. Nekiros with the Paracesis, just because why not?
I have just shut down all systems.
So yeah, I'm just going to be farming a little bit of resources here. Messing about, killing everything I see. As everyone does in this game. Apparently this is a real good ferrite farm. So I'm getting a little bit low on the ferrite front, so. And lunar pitchers, so I'm gonna also be farming that. Hey, they dropped ferrite, yay. It's a fairly common resource too, but you know. I don't need rubedo, I just need ferrite. So. This seems to be the best ferrite farm again. Might try the survival on Mercury, Apologis I think it's called. I think that one might be better. Again, I'll do this for probably 20 minutes and then go mess around in Apologis and see which one needs more ferrite. Okay, be breaking as many boxes as I can. I actually need me some lunar pitchers, and I've got a resource booster, so let's grab these. Just because I can. Just gonna be messing around here. This is a stream, if you guys want to tune in, you can. But it's gonna be faffing about in survival. Alright. Just ferrite, yay!
I delivered a life support capsule.
Like I need this resource.
Activating it.
I don't really need it. I just have. It's one of the resources I have the lowest amount of. So I'm trying to gain a little bit more. Because apparently it's supposed to be super common, and I don't have very much. I only have about 130k of it. When like salvage, I have about 3 million. So. You know, just gonna be striking these things down with Paracesis. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not using the Soul Harvester? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, Soul Harvester is a crit-based, just base crit weapon. It's not too good for this kind of content. I would scan those. Not too good for content that's really high level. Just, that's not saying that outright. It's just not very good for this kind of content, and this mission apparently has sentience. Oh, it does. I've played it before. So, and the Paracesis, when you have 5 form on it, does an extra 60% damage to sentience, and that will be very, very helpful. I will say with infested maps I tend to stick to one area, but with other maps I tend to go across multiple areas. So that's just expect me to be moving across the map eventually.
Another life support
Attack so slow. Thank you, Arcane Strike, for being helpful. If I wasn't bad at building frames, I would actually build a Warcry on this frame, but you know, I'd rather just not and just stick to Desecrate, because I'd have to put a bunch of Forma, and no one likes Forma in Necros because he's really hard. He's really hard to level. That's what I meant to say. What do you mean build? He's easy to build, he's just hard to level. So. Yeah, here's a door. I've already been in here several times. I'm gonna lose my combo counter. Or not. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm doing a little bits of damage just because I'm running a viral slash condition overload build here, so. Does more damage in the long run than other builds because it doesn't do as much upfront damage as other builds. So, again, I might actually not live around doing it, this map is kind of small. Once sentient spawn, I'll probably go looking for the Oculists and try to take them down with this thing. Kill, destroy everything. What am I doing? Alright, just kidding you peoples. Hopefully keep on getting ferrite. Okay, got 3,000 credits.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
Hey, I'm stuck in a corner. Why is someone asking me to? I have no idea. And honestly, I just don't care at this point. I don't know what they're blabbering on about. Watching. I just want to pull out the larkspur and just mow these guys down in a fun way. Because melee is going to get a bit boring after like probably 20 minutes. But yeah. Hey, coppernicks. That's a resource I don't find too much of. Let me just I'm just gonna head in the general direction of extraction, just to get some new terrain. You just make sure to break all the boxes, because boxes have resources. Hey! Stupid arcane strike. Look like you're supposed to, eh? Okay, so got some multiple places where the sentient squad could be. How come the sentient squad ain't spawning, eh? Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. But I know the first one comes at 6 minutes, I think. Maybe. I have the... yeah, I've got the this on. So I'll be... whenever this... This is a lot of Rubedo and not too much of anything else, which is kinda sad. I don't want to have to farm this resource with catabombing. Because catabombing is a little boring to do in large quantities. Where's the Oculus, eh? Oh crap, this crate's gone. Give me desert crate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be farming this survival too much. Where the Oculus at, eh? Okay, let's go exploring in the other direction. Just try to find these Oculus. My top priority at the moment. Just finding the sole reason why I'm farming this area. Okay. Okay. Let me head... okay, I don't know where I'm going. I do know where I'm going. No, I don't know where I'm going. Oh gosh, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at navigation in this game. It says that this wall... okay, what's this? Nope. Yeah, I have no idea where I came from. Oh, here. Came from here. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Why am I so bad at this game? Alright. Ah, well. Where's the sentience? Come on, Oculus. Where are y'all at? Well, I don't know where they are. Well, oof. Oof. Can't find the sentient means that means no sentient squads for me. Alright. Team survival is surprisingly boring. I do hate Corpus, so that's probably why. Yeah, I can't find the darned Oculus. Means I can't get what I want. Give me what I want, game. And what I want is blue shiny things. All the blue shiny things. Come on, where are the Oculus at, eh? Not there. Yeah, I don't know. More will spawn at 16 minutes, so I'll probably go to them and try and get the sentience down. I could probably just be running my radiation gun in this thing. And like just having a bit more fun like radiation crit build instead of a... I mean, hybrid builds, like hybrid builds are kind of fun, but they're just kind of, they're a little boring, you know.
Successful we will be.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to. Alright, let's get rid of my overhead map. It's kind of distorting my vision. Yeah. Normally when I'm playing missions like this, I listen to like Trivium or something, or some band that has a lot of songs, just to get me through the time, but again, streaming is kind of fun, so I'll just do that for now. And then I think I'm gonna elect Apologist more. I just have a hankering suspicion. Let me check my ferrite real quick. Okay, ferrite. How much do I... Okay, 4,000 in 10 minutes. That's pretty terrible. For ferrite. My other option with the booster is much faster. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. So... that sucks. Box. Yay, box. More box. Yay. I need those. You wonder why I need those? I'm trying to make it ephemera, and it's never gonna happen, because lunar pictures are so rare that plus I hardly ever spend time on Lua, so yeah. Once the Sentient Squad shows up, and if I get it to spawn, I'll head out. And I'll go to Apologist and see if that one's better. Also gonna go on all the survival of the game and see which one's the best for particular resource farming. But then again, that sounds like a lot of work. Hey, I found another room. Oh, it's just one sound puzzle. I'm not doing that. So I don't wanna. Even though it's pretty easy. Did I just find it? No, I didn't. I found the iframes quickly. I know the Lua capture is really good for catabombing because you can get lots of iframe stars. Anyways, I'll have to do a resource farming guide with Deputy Gamer CZ used to do. Whatever. Alright. Let's just keep on going until the next Sentient Squad shows up. And then I'm just gonna head out. Because this is kind of boring. Not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, you're stopping my desecrate. I don't appreciate that. A little bit of ferrite from this, but not really a respectable amount. Infested are actually the easiest enemies to farm resources with. So, if there's an infested survival, it might actually be more fun to run Soul Devourer because I can become the whirlwind of death. Right now, I'm just a spinny of death. I don't have Exodia Hunt on this build, because it's not a Zaw. I wish I could stop with a Zaw. 31% crit chance and 22% status. Yeah, that's okay. Come on, shiny blue turds, where are ya? Where are ya? Yeah, I don't need to do this puzzle right now. Because I'm particularly bad at puzzles. Then again, aren't we all? Except for those people that, like, are professionals at Rubik's Cube, those people are good. I am not one of those people.
We will all share in this bounty.
Hornet strike.
Hold out as long as you
Hornets are very painful. I should know because I ate one soul. Alright, so let's keep on going until the stupid sentient squad shows up. And once it does, let's go murder its face. Ooh, Cephalon fragment. I think I'm not done with these. Okay, where is it? There it is. There you go. And yes, I've been playing this game for 3 years and I don't have all the Cephalon fragments. Judge me. Judge me. I honestly just don't care at this point. Like, when I see one, I scan it nowadays, but I just, you know, it's not really my kind of thing. Alright, pay attention to the blue on the screen. Blue. Is it just me, or are the sentient squads not spawn? I have an idea as to why. But again, it's probably wrong. Let me check the lunar pictures, nothing wrong. Hey, I broke boxes. Yay. Many boxes. So many boxes. Boxes are good for the soul. And yes, let's pass the boxes. Always take the Ignis Wraith with you when you're dealing with Corpus. Just either that or the Miter. Again, I prefer Ignis because it's good as a normal weapon too. So it looks like the sentient squad isn't spawning. I have a hankering suspicion as to why. So let me go check this. I'll go do some apologists and then maybe some evasions, but I have a hankering suspicion as to why the sentients are not spawning. I think that this area was subject to an invasion, and there's Corpus here instead of Grenier when it should be Grenier. Again, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Let me leave, because there's no sentience. And no sentience means no fun. Okay, how is one gonna get back through? Oh, Codex entry complete. What am I missing? I don't know what I'm missing. I really don't know what I'm missing in this map. Okay, lunar pictures. Any lunar pictures. Okay. Whatever. Let's head out and check if my theory is correct. I mean, granted, it is dropping ferrite. I mean, that's not very much from 20 minutes. But, I mean, I got a bunch of that. I mean, it is an oxium farm, too. But, granted, who needs oxium? So, let's check to see if my theory was correct. Because I don't know if it is. If it isn't, then I'm dumb, but you know. Alright, so I can't wait till those bile changes come. I mean, I have about 500 thermal sludge, but that's only because I resource farmed for it. Don't really know why this person asked me to invite them, but okay. I do need to do the I do need to do the sortie. I'll do that probably on stream or something. So let me look. Survival Corpus. Again, I don't know if that's correct. So I'm just gonna say that's not. Okay, so I got about, let me check this real quick. Okay, about from, let's say 15 minutes, since like I went to like 16, I'll say about 7,000 ferrite in 15 minutes. That's somewhat decent. If we head to Apollodris on Mercury, which is up here, Survival Infestation. And we'll see what this drops. Oh no, I don't have Soul Harvester on. I want to use Soul Harvester. I don't want to use the Paracesis. The Paracesis is kind of dumb. But you know. I mean, I gotta use the same weapon for testing sake. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, bop, bop. Cast Defecate. And I'm mature adult, I swear. Let's go murder some things. Do you drop ferrite? If you drop circuits, I'm gonna be so happy. But that's just... Ooh, polymer bundle. What? Do these guys drop polymer bundle and ferrite? Might have just been a box, so we're gonna kill some more stuff. So that's ferrite. They dropped ferrite. Okay. I missed my black hole sword, but again, don't want to skew the tests here. Break every box I see. If they drop polymer bundle and ferrite, there's actually a pretty decent farm. I mean, so far, I'm getting a decent amount of ferrite again. Infested, so infested are a lot easier to take down, a lot easier to farm than polymer. Again with the polymer bundle. And Detonite ampules, don't forget the stupid Detonite. But, I mean, so far, it's actually a half-decent resource farm. Again, the pet I'm running is a Tangible Profila named Hitler, because reason. But, I mean, give me my defecation back, please. I think they dropped polymer bundle and ferrite. Again, I may be wrong, but it certainly looks better. So far I'm just getting a bunch of ferrite. I think the polymer bundle might be from boxes. But yeah, let me just... Oh, got Morphix too, really. This is just a decent farming mission overall. Let's go about 20 minutes in this mission. With Paracesis again, just to not skew the test results, because I don't want to skew the test results. But so far, I'm actually enjoying this one a lot more. Infested are a lot more fun than Corpus, because we're constantly having the ability to kill something. So I think I've already gotten 1,000 ferrite. Or more.
Did this to them?
There's also cephalites, so I'm getting freestanding. Because why not? Oh yeah, best way to take down cephalites, just to use a sword, or a great sword or something like this. And you get plenty of freestanding.
Get ready for a capsule.
Oh, yep, they dropped polymer bundle too, so this is a pretty excellent farm. Because polymer bundle is one of those really, really rare resources that you don't really have too much of. And I only have 80,000 of it, and that's not very much when you think about what the stuff takes, what it takes to craft some stuff with
another
it.
life support capsule.
But yeah, polymer bundle, nice. So this is actually a decent farming option. And again, Soul Devour make this a bit easier since I can just suck in enemies like this. But again, not complaining. Because Paracesis is a decent sword as well. Now I'll move around the map around the same speed as I was in the other one. Yeah, this might be my new ferrite farming location. Just because, again, I've never really had to farm ferrite, but it's nice to at least be able to. One of those resources you should have a ton of, whereas I don't. Alright, kill y'all. And get your organs. Probably the best ferrite farm is the catabombing Hepet on the Void. Because, getting a bunch of resources from killing stuff, and by just doing a bunch of stuff. So, let me grab a box, or... That's actually a resource drop that I missed. Why do I always miss resource drops? I don't want to fall in the hole. Alright, let's go collect me some boxes. Because that's what I did in the other one. And I want to make the test results for it. Let's go 20 minutes again. This one's a lot more eventful. So, I'm also getting a resource that pretty much everyone needs to. So, I'm just going to say, I'm going to call it. The sentient squads are broken right now. So, if I could, like, if they started working again, then I might do that test again. Just to test it. For so far, Apologist Mercury is the best ferrite farm that I can find. Because you can also get polymer from here and stuff. It'd be nicer if this was a dark sector, but... Hey, I attention. Just kill these guys. And it's only been 5 minutes. Let me check my rewards so far. It's only been 5 minutes, and I already have 7,000 ferrite. So, in a third of the time, I already have the resources that I got from the other mission. Guys, I think this one's a little bit better. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is actually kind of cool. I'm getting this much resources. I'm not even using the best weapon for this. You know, I think that this already proved that this is better. So I'm just going to use weapons that make this mission a bit more fun. I'm going to stray off from melee, since like I've already gotten the amount in 5 minutes that I got in 20, pretty much. So let's get Larkspur, and just zap everything to King 25. Because I can. And I've got Dispenser in this build, so I won't run out of ammo. I'll stop using Larkspur when it starts to fall off. Let's go 20 minutes and see how much ferrite I truly get from this. Hopefully it's quite a bit. Because this is, so far, this is just as good as running a catabomb. So... Box? Where's the box? I see you, box. You're hidden. Give me your contents. I wish a Juggernaut would spawn like every 5-6 minutes, because that'd be kind of really kind of like the sentient squads, and maybe they give me someone like a commander or someone, a mini boss that would like show up. They also need to add they need to add a better version of survival missions, like alternative to survival missions on planets that don't have enclosed spaces. So, because like, let's take Mars for example. There's no real good way to farm the Mars enemies, which drop really good stuff, as I've been told. So, and there's like no good way to farm the Earth enemies, which can drop neurodes, and just, it's just kind of a poop show. Just enemies just dropping the resources. I'll see how much ferrite I have at 10 minutes and see if it's truly, because I haven't gotten too much this past few 2 minutes. So again, we got double resource boosters here. That's why I'm doing this. Might as well make a video out of it while I'm here. Dispenser this and get some ammo, because believe it or not, our guns actually drain quite a bit of ammo. But yeah, the best part about this mission is that infested ancients can drop heavy ammo packs, so you have a chance to never run out of ammo. There are always alternatives to endless missions, but endless missions are always the most fun. Yep, just got heavy ammo there. So I think that at this point in the mission, I'll be somewhat self-sufficient on heavy ammo, and I won't have to constantly spam this one. which is, in my opinion, one of the best helmet abilities. Gives free healing, free energy, free ammo. It's basically like a ammo pad. It's a free ammo pad that regenerates itself. Oh, plus this mission also gives Morphics, which are used for Bile too. And Morphics are also somewhat rare. So, again, I am actually running Titan extractors on Uranus, Europa, and Mars to get some of the rare resources that I'm kind of missing out on. So, I might start running extractors on planets with ferrite. Just to get me some, because I've got enough plastids and palm run to last me for quite a while. But, you know, you can never really have too much of any given resource. Because the helmet system drains resources like a real turtle. You just use this to break all the boxes, because I'm not using melee. Okay, let's check how many resources I have, because I won't die, most likely. So let's check. Yep, about 6,000 every 5 minutes. That's a lot of resources, and like, okay, divide that by 4. That'd be about 1,500 every 5 minutes for guys, for people without resource boosters. So, if you're lucky, it's not going to be exactly like, might get 2,000. But yeah, Morphics are also something that's pretty rare. Been getting those. But, I mean, this is a pretty good farming mission. I mean, this gets you ferrite. I mean, ferrite's one of the resources that you're going to need lots of. So, could always cat a bomb happen on the void. Instead of just making the ultimate resource farming guide, I might just make a bunch of different ones, like best places to farm this particular resource. But you know. Why were you frozen in time? I have no idea. Oh, was the mainline update come out where Scott destroyed the AI in games like this? Got it. Gotta hate the Warframe devs to be part of the Warframe community. Because they make terrible decisions, but they made a good game. It's sad to see them go downhill like they are. Yeah, I will say, I'm just gonna go into just open discussion about random things, because why not? So, can I speak right? The helmet system. Do I love it or do I hate it? So, I love it and I hate it. Now I get it. That's the worst possible answer I could have given you guys. But let me explain. It's a really good system, and I love it for that. I hate it for reasons that I'll explain shortly. I love the system. Bile's a bit annoying. They're fixing that. But, like, everything about it's pretty dang good. Like, I have to agree that the helmet system is something this game has needed for a long time. It makes frames that are not so powerful much more powerful, and frames that were trash it makes frames that are a little bit less trash. Can I speak? It makes frames that are trash a little less trash, and it makes frames that are really good and much better. As in Frost, you know me, I'm the resident Frost main. Frost with Pillage just makes him so much better in every way. So, that's that. So, now, I've talked so much good about it. What do I hate about it? A fact that I hate about it is that it's a band-aid. And I know that DE will just use it as a band-aid, so they don't have to do reworks. They're like, oh, we could just use the helmet system. We don't need to do reworks anymore. That's not how the game works. Like, it's a band-aid. And it's dumb. Like, they should still rework frames instead of just having the helmet system, because every single ability in the game should be good. Like, believe it or not, there's some abilities in this game that are genuinely bad. Like, let's take, even Frost Freeze has used this. Again, I'm Frostman, so I'm not going to talk too much trash about Frost. I'm just going to say he's one of the frames that he needs a big buff. His abilities don't need to be changed per se, they just need to be buffed substantially. Frames like Zephyr, Banshee, Hydroid, Zaku again. I'm kidding. Well, maybe not. Just frames that could be better. Like, Banshee, she's pretty trash. Again, like, Silence is a pretty good power, but all in all, she's a pretty bad one. Sonar's gimmicky, just, she needs a big rework. Revolt is one of those frames that could be better. Again, he's actually, now that I've used him a bit more and, like, actually searched up, like, how to use him more, it's a lot, like, easier for me to kind of understand why people like him. But, all in all, just, by that time I got less right. All in all, it's just, like, a lot of frames just need a rework. Grendel's a pretty bad Warframe. He needs a rework. Like, and the way to get Grendel also needs to get nerfed because the way to get Grendel needs to be changed because for one of the worst Warframes, he is the hardest frame in the game to get. So, it takes coordination, team play, and a lot of time to farm a frame that's kind of subpar. So, with Banshee, needs a rework. Hydroid definitely needs a rework. Like, there's just helmet system's a band-aid, and the band-aid needs to be ripped off for a short time or something to have some root. So, like, they need to stop using the helmet system as an excuse to not rework frames. Granted, it's really good, and it makes frames get the last push they need, like Bobbin. He had no survivability. Now there's several healing abilities and several shield abilities that you can get that make him actually worth using. Frost. Pillage makes him ridiculously good. I'm falling through the map and I need to cast Jurassic World. Frost, like, he's a good friend. That's all I'm gonna say. But he could be better. So, like, even frames like Loki become better with the helmet system. Like, frames that are already good and tried and true become even better. That's the best part of the helmet system. But it needs to... frames still need to be reworked, in my personal opinion. Especially frames that are as stupid as Hydroid. And as boring and since one-sided as Grendel. Now, granted, Grendel is... a lot of his problems were fixed with the Spectral Rage mod. But, like the Spectral Rage ability with the Spectral Siphon. All in all, again, he's a decent frame, but he could be 1,000 times better if DE got their heads out of their butts and actually, like, stopped nerfing things and started buffing things that needed to be buffed. So... that's, again, this is just me ranting about it now. I left the game for a good 4 or 5 months, back during around January. Again, most of it was me due to Minecraft, just me getting back into it, and me getting out of it again. Another part of it was just, I was bored of the game. There was nothing really left for me to do at that point. I mean, Railjack was... Railjack. And just... I just lost all interest in the game. For reasons I'm not going to discuss, because it's private, but... just know that I had a very good reason. And, after going back to the game, I've never loved it. Like, I'm always finding something to do. Whether it be random crap, or just me faffing about in missions, collecting resources that I'll never need. Like, that's exactly what I'm doing now. But, all in all, I'd have to say Warframe is a good game, but it could be better if the devs weren't so stupid. And them selling them over to 10 cents, that's another stupid idea. Not gonna go over that one, probably. Just, I'd rather not talk about that one. I've spent about 3 years of my life playing this game and devoting pretty much most of my gameplay time to this game. And just also do a nightlife challenge. And I hate to see it treat me this way. And it's just really, really dumb. And the devs are dumb. Scott needs to sit down and stop touching things. He needs to just be the game director. He doesn't, because every time something comes out, he nerfs the thing. So, but how to make the game better? Buff all the different element damage types to give them to make them do something useful. Blast, make it strip armor permanently. Magnetic, I don't know what they'll do with magnetic, but they have to make it really good. Make it maybe like more damage to your shields, it stores up damage to do the health or something like that. Like maybe like you do damage to shields and it stores that damage, and when you do health it unleashes that damage or something. Again, I don't know. Blast strip like 10% of armor every time you proc it or something. And like maybe make it permanent. Maybe 5%, because, I mean, make corrosive better, because viral slash needs to be addressed. Needs to be... doesn't need to be changed, but other elements need to be as good as it. Let's take electric, for example. No one uses electric. Just one of those elements you don't hear anyone using, because it's just kind of poopy. But, like, Toxin, you actually see people using Toxin now, so that's good. But Gas, no one uses Gas anymore because they changed how it worked. They should just make Gas, like, because Gas right now is, like, a worse slash. So they need to make Gas like it originally was, only, they need to make Toxin. They need to make Gas like its old version, except they need to make it do gas damage. They need to make Toxin better, but more single target focused, and Gas worse, but more AoE focused, but it still needs to avoid shields. Again, like, I will say the Gas changes did make Warframe survivability better. Like, just recently I was doing a defense sortie, and I was running the wrong build on Frost, and I was so grateful that the gas procs didn't go past my health, didn't go past my shields, because it was taking down my shields pretty fast, but at least I wasn't dying. I did die, because I was running the wrong build. I was running a Ice Wave Impedance build, and I meant to run my Icy Avalanche build, and just don't build that. But, like, Frost is good, but, like, certain element types need to just be addressed. Blast, Magnetic, Gas, I mean, even Radiation needs to, like, it doesn't do enough currently. Void's doing pretty good, and they're gonna buff it here in a couple days on console. It's already buffed on PC. And just, all the elements need to be good now. Like Cold, I have an idea for Cold. Maybe make it so enemies take more damage while they're frozen solid, or make Cold freeze people solid. That'd be good. Another status change might be that you can do custom status, where, like, if you want to run Heat and Toxin, you can run Heat and Toxin without turning it into Gas. Or if you want to run to Heat and Electricity to strip armor and stunlock people, you can do that. You don't have to run Radiation. You can also, I mean, running Corrosive and Viral would be too powerful, but, like, maybe, well, I mean, actually, that kind of takes away off your build. So maybe make it so you can't run to full, like, we can already do that. Maybe make it so you can't run two elements like Viral and Corrosive. They both have Toxin, make it so you can't run two, like, dual combo elements at the same time that have the same element, or make it so you can run, like, let's say corrosive and toxin, or gas and toxin. Gas and toxin, that'd be pretty powerful, but still. Or magnetic and corrosive. Or, no, magnetic doesn't work, but you get the basic idea. Maybe make it so, like, we could take more advantage of condition overload. Primaries need our alternative to condition overload and blood rush. Like, I mean, snipers already have combo counter. Why not just add that to most guns, or make it so each damage tick gives it like combo counter or something? Because right now primaries are kind of doo-doo compared to melee. Yeah, I'm spouting off ideas here while slaughtering infested with a laser kit with a microwave cannon. So yeah, it's just like some decent ideas here. If you guys have any ideas, make sure to put them in the comments. Again, no one's watching this video, so whatever. But, you know, just yeah. This game needs a different management, and if they have to sell the 10 cent to get it, then you know, I mean, I wouldn't be all opposed to it, but I want Scott gone from the management. Because the only thing he does is nerf stuff. He doesn't actually care about the players or the game. All he's doing is nerfing stuff so that they can be less powerful. When in reality the stuff that's weaker needs to be buffed instead of the strong stuff nerfed. I will say Mark for Death, it was a bit too powerful. Again, pretty much any frame could use it, and running it under a specific build is nice, but like being able to like you have to run it with like a specific build, like you run with like a Destreza Prime, or you run Excalibur with Radiant Finish and a hammer. Again, being able to run it on every frame was not really the greatest thing, but the way they addressed it was very good, and I don't agree with them whatsoever. But so that's just kind of... I don't want Scott to be on the management team anymore, because he's just pretty terrible at making decisions, and it's just... I'm sick of having to put up with him nerfing stuff. Oh, wrong ability. I'm used to running Dispenser on Wukong, where it's a like fourth ability. Well... just kill stuff. Larkspur isn't really doing too much right now. So, this is kind of the point where you just, I'll go to like probably 30 or 40 maybe and see how much I get. But. So, all in all, it's Scott makes bad decisions, but I can tell he just wants to make the game better, but he's going about it the wrong way. Like, he doesn't even play the game. He doesn't understand what's good, what's bad, and why people do stuff. Like, they should leave that to other people. Like, people that actually genuinely play the game. Like, the veterans, who we should decide what is powerful and what is not, and what needs to be buffed. Because we're the people that have been playing the longest. Again, I'm saying we, when in reality, I've only been playing the game for about 3 years, but I consider myself a veteran because I've spent a lot of time in this game. Again, I wasn't around during beta, but just, you know, like, we deserve better than what we're getting. Because all we're getting is nerfs to stuff that we enjoy. And, there's really nothing else that makes sense. I'm just starting like biting here, slurring my sentences. Yes, I just made that comment. You're welcome. I hate all the presidential candidates, so I'm not one-sided at all. So, oh, let me say something bad about Trump too. Did Loudmouth idiot? Loudmouth idiot. Keep his mouth shut. Alright. Said bad things about both, so I didn't trigger anything. Alright. So, Yeah, I'm kind of tired here, having trouble thinking. So, again, for some reason, I've been super tired these past few days. And sorry, half of my videos have been a bit more lazy than usual, because I've just been too tired to think of ability ideas, and grinding out the helmet system is way too fast. So, I might be posting some more helmet videos here once I unlock more frames for the helmet system. Expect me to be doing more streams in the future. Just me blabbering on and doing boring content like killing 100,000 enemies in survival. But yeah. Expect to see me a lot more in the near future. You're like, oh great, we're gonna hear more of Sci-Hi's complaints. Yeah, people who watch this video, they won't make it this far without leaving. But if you guys are new, like, let me give you some advice on Warframe. Stick to your friend groups, because the Warframe community is, at its core, toxic. It's a toxic wasteland full of annoying Nova mains and Nova mains, Mesa mains, Mirage, Simulor, Mirage, Drama mains, just people who not only play toxically, also treat you toxically. Just the other day, I was playing a Hydron as Frost, because, you know, Frost Master Race, and someone was criticizing me for protecting the objective and calling me an idiot, and I'd like just being a total jerk. So I had to mute them just to get some peace, and it sucked. It really, really sucked, because people like have to treat each other kindly in this world, otherwise everything's just gonna fall apart. Because this world is dying. Like, you've got the entire world is feuded and at war with itself, and just you can't live like this. We all just need to love each other, be equal, treat each other with equal rights, and not have any supremacy at all. Like, we need to just all be equal. We all need to have equal rights. Now, I'd understand that some people are fighting for equal rights for other races. Everyone should have equal rights. Not just white people, not just women, not just black people, not just Mexicans. We should all just have equal rights. Instead of just, like, women, they always get the upper hand in an abuse case. They always assume it's the man, when in around half of the cases, the women are the abusers. Like, the way the Black Lives Matter and black community is treating police and people by rioting, again, that's not what it's all about. Again, I agree with some of the standpoints. I believe that everyone should be equal, but destroying buildings and burning them down is not how to go about it. I'm gonna stop talking about that so I don't trigger people. But just stuff has to happen. I might read him his video to Deep Thoughts with Sci-Hi. I always get onto these deep thoughts, but we all just need to be equals, have equal rights. But message to the black community here. Sorry for calling me that. I knew you did it like that, but you know. Not all cops are jerks. Not all cops are good. Not all cops are jerks. Cops that need the corruption in the force needs to be rooted out, but showing your colors in a way that's violent and messy is not going to get you anywhere. Again, like, if you destroy buildings, tear down statues, burn businesses, people are only going to want to be more racist towards you, which is going to make you more racist towards them, which is just going to result in an all-out hate war. And eventually another civil war, and we don't want that, do we? And we all just need to be peaceful. We all need to love each other, and, like, I actually wrote a song called Let's All Be Equals. Again, I actually do write songs. Again, count on me making a band here in the next 20 years. But one of the lines was, we all deserve love, except those who hate, for nothing other than love and hate. It's like... Another line is, I'm not stupid. It doesn't, like... It's like, I want us all to be equals. It doesn't mean I'm stupid. It might mean I'm slightly crazy, wanting everyone to treat each other compassionately. Like, we all need to love each other. We all need to be unified in some way or form. And if that's hatred towards a single person, so be it. If that's, like, with a game, so be it. And if it's, like, with a cause, like, even if it's a religion, again, not the biggest religion fan here. Like, even if it's that, like, we all just need to be unified. And it's not gonna happen unless some people voice change, like Martin Luther King. He worked on being peaceful. He fought for the rights of Black Americans in a way that everyone received it, like, well, people at the time didn't receive it too well, but people see him as a hero. People are not going to look back and see these riots as heroic. They're going to see them as acts of monstrosity and atrocities that are just inhuman. Yeah, throwing out fancy words here, not on purpose. Sorry if it made me sound like a douche. Sorry. But... just, we all need it to be. That's my opinion. Again, I'm gonna stop talking about this top subject, and I'm just messing around. I'm just messing about killing stuff with a paracesis because I can. But one last thing with the topic: the world needs to change, and we need to be the cause. So I'm gonna stop talking about that topic now and start talking about something a bit more lighthearted. Let's talk about music here. Again, I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this stream for, but music. The comments, what kind of music do you guys like? I am a personal fan of rock, hard rock, metal, soft rock, some pop, few rappers. Again, I'm a fan of most of those things, but I'm mainly a fan of hard rock and metal. Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace, Trivium, 5 Finger Death Punch, Otherwise, Seether. And that's just scraping the surface. Again, I've listened to well over 100 bands that I all really enjoy. If you check out my Spotify account, Sahironica, again, my name on my YouTube channel split up, it's just all together. I should have about probably 70 playlists of different artists. Listen to Trivium, Wage War, Like a Storm, name some others, Delatus Way, Art of Dying, those kind of bands, like, that are all really good. Like, you guys should check them out, and if you had a bad experience with rock, just give it another try. My Discord's in the description, I'll link to some good songs if you want to give another try. You know, like, just, as always, just never knock a genre unless you tried it. I mean, I even listen to some K-pop. I'm not a huge fan of the genre. I understand why people... well, in my opinion, it doesn't deserve the hate it gets, and it doesn't deserve the love it gets. It's not terrible, and it's not terribly bad, and it's not terribly good. So, I'm just kind of neutral with it. Again, I hated it for a long time, because me and my ex had, like, some big fights over another stupid child back then. But... yeah, like, every music genre, in its entirety, is good in its own way. I might not like it, you guys might not like it, but there are people who like it, and who get meaning from it, who love it, ridiculously much. And to them, good for you. But for me, I'm just going to stick with what I enjoy. You stick with what you enjoy. But every music genre has some good and some bad. Metal, there's black metal. And they're yeah. Pop, I mean, there's Justin Bieber. Yeah. K-pop, I don't even want to talk about it. Rap has freaking those dollar store black rappers who who are pretty bad at rapping. I don't really know any because if I hear them, I don't search up more. I'm like, I'm good. But again, good rappers. Let me name off a couple here. NFX, Dax. He made the song "Dear God," which is one of the best songs I've heard in my life. NF is actually pretty good. Again, I've only heard a few songs by him, but yeah. Those are really most of the ones I know. But I probably know a few more. I just can't really think of them at the moment. But yeah, NFX is definitely my favorite. But that's that. Alright, so yeah, and like hard rock has its bad, like metal has its bad too. Again, I find porn bad. You guys might like it. More power to me. But everything has a good bad side to it. Warframe has Conclave. But Warframe also has really fun things like arbitration and invasion. And did another bad thing about Warframe, Steel Path. I hate Steel Path. I'm gonna head to Extraction here. I'm probably gonna end this video here soon. But yeah, there's a good and bad thing to everything. Destiny had Destiny 1, and it also has Destiny 2, which is not a good game in my opinion. You can't just go in the middle of the game and understand what's going on. Like, that's what I did. I left the game. I played it beginning in beta and the first update when it came out, and I stopped playing around the middle of I stopped playing in the middle of the Curse of Osiris campaign, and I can't play the game. Like, I don't understand how the game works. I don't even know how to access the campaign. And it just, all I was doing for the entire time I was back there was playing quests. Again, I will say it's a decent game, it's just not my cup of tea. So, we head to Extraction and see how much crap I got. Sorry people who get offended by words like that. Again, just I say words like that to emphasize a point, not to offend. Swear words are adjectives used to emphasize a point. Or some people just throw them around like crazy. Again, no, that's not my kind of thing. You know, that's that. Let me head to Extraction now, because my brain is dying. I have a mental fog right now, guys, and I'm just talking out of my butt here. What I mean by that is just saying stuff and not even remembering what I'm saying, because I'm kind of tired. Again, 6.5 hours sleep will do that to you. So, how much ferrite did I get? I got a decent amount of relics. 43,000 ferrite. So that's about 10,000 ferrite in 10 minutes. 18 morphics, not bad, but 5,000 polymer. That's pretty subpar, but at least it's a little bit. 100 detonite. Who needs detonite? Hey, Oberon piece. Do I have enough of those? Let's check. I hope you guys enjoyed just me bantering. If you did, hit the like button. Again, I'm not really expecting too many likes on this video, but when it comes down to it, I truly believe that we all need to be equals, that digital extremes need to get their butt together, and that just this world needs better things than just to fight constantly. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed these deep thoughts with Sci-Hi. I'm copying Bobby Duke there. I need to not copy other YouTubers. But yeah. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I post content quite often. Gonna be posting more streams here. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Sci-Hi out.